What's going on, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Of course, this episode is going to be about Black Chyna as well as Rob Kardashian because they are bugging right now. Man, these boys are wilding out. I'm starting Facebook Live up right now, but my whole take on this, I'm gonna keep it short today. I don't really feel like talking about this too long, but basically, this boils down to me to Rob Kardashian's mental health. Basically, it falls back all the way until like the beginning of him and Black Chyna. This man basically has been going through a rut, has been having these depression episodes. He's been having all this stuff going on prior to Black Chyna, and then all of a sudden, Black Chyna comes into his life and he's all in. He has a kid with her. He does the most and absolutely just jumps off, the bridge and goes all in with Black Chyna. Basically, it seems as if Rob is in this state where he constantly needs validation for his depression. That's what I get from it. It's like, okay, when someone wants to fail, they constantly need things to validate their failure, and that trial's always back to him before him and Black Chyna. It seems as if once he started to open up to her, she accepted it because at that time he wasn't really getting that much attention. He wasn't really getting the love he wanted, so he accepted it. And that's where he went wrong from the very beginning. I feel like I'm not gonna say nothing about Black Chyna because you really can't say anything about women nowadays without the brigade. So I'm just gonna leave her out of it. I'm just talking about Rob. Basically, when you're going through which seems like he's going through a depression stage, the first thing he should have done was seek help within himself. He should have mended himself back right, whatever stage he was in before. When he gained all the weight and everything like that, he should have mended that monster at first before he even got into a relationship. Because now he's dealing with the issue of now he's giving himself to someone to try to fill that void, and they didn't do anything with it but make it worse. So now she knows that he's weak. She knew that beforehand before they even got into a relationship. She finagled her way in, and now she's enrooted because they have a child together. And now it seems as if Rob is just putting out all their business. If you go on Instagram right now, he's going crazy right now. He's just posting everything, all these long paragraphs. He's just sitting around just moping, and he's all into this exposing Black Chyna thing. When in reality, all he had to do was compile all the information and take it to the court. You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody who's fixing themselves is going to do. But someone who wants to validate their depression, someone who wants the attention to just try to say, okay, now look, this is the reason why I am how I am, rather than taking his situation and fixing it and using it to push forward. There's a lot of ways to handle things rather than just going and exposing your child's mother. Like if she's doing all that stuff, compile the information, take the information, take it to the court, and now you have a case where you get your child. You don't have to worry about that. You won't be paying for the house. You don't have to pay for her bills and all that. Because the reason that most baby fathers do that is so buy the baby mama all this stuff, and like he's saying 70,000 watches, 70,000 K watches and all that stuff. They do that so that they don't go on child support, or there's no bad blood between the mom and him, so he can see a child. But if she's still doing terrible stuff to you, take that information, go to court. You have full range of your child. You can work out a settlement and pay her cash like that. But what he's doing is paying her money all the time, so you have a reason to say, "Oh, I done this for her, and look how she's doing me," so he can validate his depression. So right now they wilding out. I mean, I don't agree with it. They look stupid. He looked extra stupid. Because you're just doing this so everybody can feel sorry for you. So everybody can say, oh, this is why Rob is how he this is why Rob is how he is now, because everybody's doing him wrong and everybody's against Rob, when in reality, dog, you have the power to fix your situation, but it comes down to your mental health. It comes down to the mental health. That's why I've been preaching for a long time when it comes to fathers and their children. You got to be strong mentally first. You got to be strong mentally first to even deal with the situation. You can't fall into a rut and then expect everybody to feel sorry for you or try to validate your situation by exposing everything that's going wrong with you instead of taking the progressive route, compile that information or compile whatever you're going through and move forward with it. You know, Rob, you're losing. I know have to grade everybody after every show. This is gonna be a very short one. I wanted to hit this real quick and leave it alone. But you're grading out at an F, dog. You're failing because you have the power to pass. You have the power to take this situation, you know, manifest it into whatever you want it to be, and then move forward from it. But you're trying to validate your depression. You're trying to validate your situation so you can continue to fail because now you're putting everything in the public eye, like, oh, I'm being done wrong. I'm being done unjustly. So now I have an excuse to be overweight. I have an excuse to be stuck in this situation. I have an excuse to say, why me? Or look at me, rather than saying, okay, I don't like where I'm at. Let me move forward from it. But he messed up from the beginning by even allowing himself to not be mended first prior to the relationship. He got into a relationship thinking that a vixen was going to fix it for him. You know, but then again, everybody knew, including part of his family, including probably himself, that wasn't going to work. But he knew right then that he can use that as validation if it doesn't work to say, oh, this is why I am how I am, rather than using the energy and taking a hard route and fixing yourself. That's the hard route. The hard route is to fix your own self and to be accountable for your own life. That's hard. You know, so you rather just point the finger at everybody else and say, oh, this is why I am how I am. This is why I'm depressed. This is why I'm going through everything else. So what you do is you expose people so you can try to get the upper hand, or you try to sway everybody's feelings towards you so that you can validate that feeling, which is never going to do anything because you're never going to seek validation. You're never going to seek victory because you're doing it through malice, and you're not taking the proper precautions for yourself, you know what I'm saying, for your inner self to grow. You're just out here doing outlandish things just so you can validate your feelings and validate your state you're in now, so you can never improve. So you always have a reason to push it onto someone else rather than saying, I'm Rob and I have a problem. Let me fix it. You know, so he just continuously do all these other things to distract or to basically let everybody know, oh, this is what's going on with me and this is why I am how I am, rather than saying, I don't like the state I'm in right now. Let me take the situation, let me move in a certain way so that I can win at the end. But when you don't want to win, you don't want to seek that victory, you do things like this so you can seek validation from the public. And they can say, oh, yeah, Black Chyna's messed up, Rob's been done wrong, so you can stay in that state. You know, if you want to be out of that state, you would compile the information when she's going out. You say she has different guys in your room, whatever the case may be, around your daughter. You don't see your daughter and all that. Take the information, compile it, take it to court, you know, so you won't have to buy her a house so that other people can sleep in it. So you won't have to buy her all this jewelry and stuff. Because you're doing that, you do those things so that your child's mother don't put you on child support. Your child's mother don't seek the court out on you. But if she's doing this stuff anyways and you're not liking it, why would you expose her? What is that doing? She's still cheating on you or cheating on you. I mean, a girl who don't want you can't cheat on you, but she's still cheating on you. You're still paying rent. Nothing got done. You just look stupid. You just take an L in front of everybody else, which I think you want to do so you can be validated to stay in your state. And like I said, I don't want to be on this subject too long because it's ignorant, it's dumb, it's a waste of time. He's getting what He's getting what he wants right now, all the attention. I'm gonna speak on it because I'm gonna call it out how it is. You're doing that for validation so you can stay in the state that you are. You don't want to fix yourself mentally to move forward. You rather just let me expose everything so everybody can feel sorry for me, so everybody can feel bad, so that I can stay in my terrible ass state and I can keep moping, I can keep groaning, I can keep gaining 40, 50 pounds. So now you got validation now because your girl cheating on you. Now you think everybody's gonna feel sorry for you, or you think everybody's gonna take your side, when in reality you have to be responsible for yourself. Fix yourself and move forward and do what's best for you and your daughter. You worry about Chyna and where she doing, she don't matter. Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? She don't matter. At the end of the day, bro, fix yourself. Take that energy you're using right now to do stupid stuff like expose her and to do all this other stuff and actually, you know, use that energy to be positive. So I don't understand, like from the beginning, Rob knew what he was getting himself into. He knew. He knew, or maybe he didn't. Maybe he thought that this vixen was actually going to care for him, which I don't totally understand why. Like, bro, you dating Black Chyna, bro. Like, what did you expect? Like, you're dating Black Chyna, dog. Dating Black Chyna, you sitting around here trying to expose her when in reality you could be fixing yourself, getting to the bread. Like, you Rob Kardashian, bro. Get to the bread. Like, what are you doing? You're sitting around here trying to expose her so you can have validation, you know, for your stress and your depression. So everybody say, oh, that's why he fat now. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember Black Chyna doing everybody against Rob, bro. You got the power to change your situation if you really wanted to. Like I said, take whatever she's doing, compile that, take that to the court, and get your bread or keep your bread. You know what I'm saying? And move on from Shorty. Like, what do you expect? She's an IG vixen, dog. Like, You're not getting nowhere out of that, dog. The best thing for you to do is go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, take it to the court and handle your business and do what's best for you and your daughter. But I already know right now he don't want to do that. He want everybody to feel sorry for him so he can stay depressed. You know what I'm saying? It's something like I said, that's exactly what it is, bro. It's mental health, dog. From the beginning, he wasn't mentally strong. This is why he even got to a situation like this with a vixen. You know what I'm saying? Thinking she gonna fix him and validate something. When in reality, dog, all you did was dig a deeper hole for yourself, which you probably was happy to do, and then take that and try to use it now. Oh, like I'm being cheated. I'm being cheated on. I'm being done wrong. When in reality, you had the power to change that from the beginning. You had the power to not do what you did today. You could have got that info, took it to the courts, and got your bread or kept your bread. But you know, some people want to be sick forever. Some people want to be down forever. So they can have an excuse never to grow because it's hard to grow. You know, it's hard to get past situations. It's hard. So some people would rather just sit around moping and grime and say, oh, why me, rather than getting on your muscle, you know what I'm saying, and transcending that situation. You much rather sit around and complain. You much rather sit around and say, oh, I'm being cheated on, when in reality, you have the power. You know what I'm saying? But you just want that attention. You want that vibe so that you can continue to stay in your terrible state. Like, I don't respect what you're doing, Rob. I'm not even going to talk about Black Chyna because they going to be who they be. You feel me? Like no knock on them, but you really can't really, what she doing, she knows what she doing. She knew what she was doing from the top. She got a weak dude who got some bread, got him, fake like she was molding him for a few weeks, knowing he weak, had a baby by him. Now you see the results, dog. And she know you still weak. That's what she doing because any smart dude gonna say, you in my house, you got other people around, my kids or whatever. I'm gonna take that to the courts. We're gonna get this settled through the court. Like at this point, you got that much bread, everything gets settled through the court. So we're gonna take that to the court. We're gonna get past this, move on, give me a new chick, not get a new chick, stay single, whatever. By the end of the day, as long as you sitting around moping and grinding, to me, it looks as if you want to be in this situation, so you have an excuse to fail. You want to stay fat, you want to be depressed, you want to stay like that because you're doing it to yourself. You let everybody else see it so they can say, oh, that's why he getting done wrong. Or that's why he can't come up because everybody doing him wrong. He got this and that. He got all these situations coming around him when in reality you have the power to manifest whatever you want to manifest. Like you can get at this situation, but it's hard to do that. It's harder to do that. It's easier to put up a screenshot and say, oh, I'm exposed to that. That's so easy. It's easy. It's hard to bite your tongue on your child's mother. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to do. It's hard to compile them feelings and move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to expose. It's easy to say, look at me, I'm being at a disadvantage or I'm getting done wrong. That's easy. That's weak. That's super weak. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Rob, I don't respect it. You grade out as an F because you got a daughter. Black Chyna, I'm grade you at an F too because you're doing the most as well. You know he weak. And you could just sit right there and keep getting the coins, but you want to just run it up on him. You know what I'm saying? You want to just dig it in the dirt, do him dirty. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not speaking on Chyna because I'm not dealing with the feminists. I'm not dealing with them people. I'm not dealing with that crowd because they will find a way to get you. But at the end of the day, y'all both get Fs because y'all got a daughter and the internet never dies. Like the internet is going to be here forever. And y'all leaving this trail for y'all daughter to see. And she going to come right behind all this mess and follow right through it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to change that. Y'all got to be an adult. So y'all got, Rob, you got to be the man. Like don't depend on Chyna for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't depend on her for nothing. You got to be the man. You got to take over. You got to do what you got to do at the end of the day because that's your daughter. You had sex with someone, dog. Nobody feels sorry for you. Once you have sex and it's something dealing with, oh, a child, you did that, dog. No one feels sorry for you. Ever again, no one feels sorry for you. So sitting around moping and groping and grinding, saying, oh, I'm being cheated on, you look dumber and dumber, dog. So just get over it. Stop the exposing, you know what I'm saying? Get whatever evidence you got. I mean, you already done messed up now. You done set yourself 5 steps back. You could have got that info, took it to the court, and, you know, save your bread, save your money, save your coins, like the girl say. Save your coins. You feel me? But like I said, I digress. I'm not finna do a 40-minute talk on this fool. But y'all got my side. I had to get my side real quick. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And make sure y'all go over to YouTube Live, The Shed Digital. Y'all can see the whole little thing I put up today. I've got like a little flopping in between both scenes and everything. And y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We'll talk about this in the comments after, but I'm finna go ahead and end this live. It's your boy Juice Weston, man. The Fly Jog out.